Welcome everyone to an expectant arena which for now, whilst overseen by cloud, is dry and which may very soon be getting pretty damp. And that may well, of course, have an impact on the game when it starts or indeed as it develops. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the set. Action has already started. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Sutalo makes the interception. Rafa Silva. It clear. It's really well manoeuvred. Taylor. Rafa Silva. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Weindal. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, played through for the wide man. Gets into some space. Oh, smashing! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. To Rotterdam, going wide appreciably more than they had been.
Yeah, they're just making more of the increased time on the ball there and asking some interesting questions too, whether it's bringing someone into play or drifting inside. Good movement.
There's the shot! Gain their reward with an early goal. He's onto it in a flash.
To bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Patrick van Aanholt. Can he get onto this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. into the middle. Dolberg, oh, good spread. Played back in. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's been drilled forward. Taylor. Weindal. Moro. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross in.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. Sutalo cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Out to the left it goes. Crossed and it gets his head on it! Oh, he didn't quite beat it right.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. But he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And he has been fouled there. Touchdown! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, that is a bit special. Sparta Rotterdam grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
What a throw in. Jens Toornstra. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Can he finish? Goal! Sparta Rotterdam! And the comeback is complete. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Sparta Rotterdam get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Jens Toornstra. Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Rafa Silva. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played out to the right. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Sutalo can get it clear. Raul Moro. Goldberg. He's got away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, great play. There's the whistle for half-time. It's 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Ajax can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ajax can make their change now with a break in play. Rafa Silva. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Caresses it through. That's the keeper's ball. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries a measured ball. He's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a good run down the right. Proves too strong. Oh, the movement is slick. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Taylor. It's good pressure, good intensity. Well, and the shots! Just like a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
He's being urged to shoot. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he cuts out a supply, and it's gone back to the keeper. It's a Cora. Weindal. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That has found him in acres of space. That's not going far. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's a little off target. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Gets it away. And it's played forward. Taylor. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Calmly anticipates. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rafa Silva wins the duel this time. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Patrick Van Aanholt. Oh, good looking ball. Taylor.
Ajax really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Has a look and place it forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Jens Toornstra shifted upfield. Out to the right. The referee's awarded a free kick. Rapidly approaching the end. So just a few moments remaining, and then the unbeaten run will be over.
Yeah, very much looking that way now, Peter, but it would be unwise to rule them out completely.
Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. Out towards the flank. And he whips it in.
Sparta Rotterdam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Great defending, strong and determined.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Soutalo gently done. It's Rafa Silva! No mistake! 3 minutes and they're all square again. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Ajax making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And the finish! Deftly away. That is it, the referee has seen enough. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing. Both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, good evening, everybody. Important game ahead, and weather ahead, which is concerning players, coaches, and indeed spectators, because the forecast is for rain, potentially quite heavy rain, and as well as inconveniencing those who have come to watch, those who have come to play may be encountering conditions which are testing the need in the hour or two ahead. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. As you can see, we've already started here. Makes the interception, and it's been given away. It's really well manoeuvred. That's been won straight back. He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rafa Silva proves too strong. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Aim forwards. He's in plenty of space here. Now who's going to be first to this? Here comes another cross. Oh, red, nice interception. As far as they're going to go. Anything noteworthy worthy in the early part of the match, Jim. He's had a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rafa Silva. Weghorst made out towards the right wing. Up towards the front line. Schutterl. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. To have an attempt on goal. The defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's an looking ball, that. Get a throw in. Strong running down that left flank. Now the ball in. And it's claimed by the keeper. With the clearance, have it back and can go again. It's really well cleared. Weghorst. So what can they make of this? That looks a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it. The ball's come loose here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Straight towards the front line. Now it's Weghorst. Weghorst looking sharp there. Some good work on the right flank here. Few waiting for it. That's very neat. That's aimed into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Forwards. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. A chance to play it in. They've got rid. Ajax have reclaimed it. Now that the ball's come loose. Cuts out the pass. away. But neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. Score here, 0-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. David Klaassen.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, that's well seen too.
Raul Muro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Klaassen. That's the keeper's ball. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Time to deliver. Crossed in again. That's not going far. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's a great ball here. Can he finish? First, it is a truly precious lead. Well, there's a probing ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Out to the right. Do have a chance to counter here. Verhorst. Taken that really cleanly. Sutalo gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Ajax. So, power or guile? What's it going to be?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Could be danger here. He's found a way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. They're taking a moment to consider their options. So, another set play.
We all love a tryout, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Taylor. Sutalo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He is onto it in a flash. Sutalo given the lift of his goal. Oh, good spread. Oh, some tackle that. He's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the counter is on now then. Decent progress down the left. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Knocks it out wide. Cross into the ball. Real chance! And he's found the net! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Sutalo. Rafa Silva. Crunching tackle. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Sutalo. Great ball if he can get there. Deftly away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's been slipped through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Climbs up big! All of his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
David Klaassen shifted upfield. And he thumps it clear.
Really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Either side really getting hold of the ball. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Go ahead, Eagles. Clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic...
And the shot!
There's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
It's run loose here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, can he get onto this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Moved on forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot, surely! That's caused a worry or two.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Down on the touchline, it seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. We'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. And now the breakaway. Ah, such a clever touch. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's it. They're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And the action has already restarted. And that's nice and simple. There's the shot! And he's heaved it away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Now he has two. Oh, smashing header! So close to drawing that up.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Nice physical challenge. Now, what about a counter-attack? Taylor. That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up.
It's Klassen! There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Well, we are already up and running again. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Dolberg. That's tidy. Out towards the flank. Moved on forwards. And here comes the corner.
Schutterlo clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
And the finish! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Starting to look like a done deal now. Played it back swiftly. Played it again. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Driving forward. Is there any support? He might not need it. Ajax are out. Ajax are going home after the second round. Any momentum they had quickly dissipating as soon as it became... Ajax emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament is still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Played through for the wide man. What's the keeper's ball? Rafa Silva. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Could go all the way here. And that's a good intervention. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That pass has been well intercepted. Succumbs to the pressure. Aim forwards.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Played back in. Young, can he finish?
He's clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Moved on forwards, wins the duel this time. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gets it away. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McConnell does really well to win the ball there. Rafa Silva. Oh, it's come loose. Now then, the ball's come loose. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ajax yet to have an attempt on goal. McConnell. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes!
tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rafa Silva. And it's played forward. Half an hour played now. It's a good run down the right. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Too much distance on that. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Yarmolenko. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, well measured. Goldberg finds himself offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Great defending, strong and determined. Defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. It had to be. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Yarmolenko. Oh, it's played into the area. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Goldberg. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yarmolenko. Showing good feet. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Jarosz claims comfortably. Rafa Silva. Some good work on the right flank here. Much subtlety about that challenge. And the whistle goes for half-time. Decent enough half-man either side, able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know. Everything seems a little holy to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Ajax really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like...
Shapes to shoot! Rafa Silva. And it's lofted through here. Can he get onto this? Yarmolenko. That's an imaginative pass. He was slightly undercooked, that one.
Dynamo Kyiv clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Danger averted for now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. McConnell gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is... and he has been fouled there. Rafa Silva has good running with the ball. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a physical challenge. Real Taylor! No mistake! A breakthrough arrives at last! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked them up soon.
Dynamo Kyiv can make their change now with a break in play. Ajax have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a cute ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Yarmolenko. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's had a shot! That probably deserves better.
Some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Taylor. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Gets good distance on it. Taylor. between them, and the score is 1-0. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a loose ball. And that has been cleared.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
In it comes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a corner.
Ajax surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a nicely weighted pump. Real chance! So close before 11.
Well, you really expect him to hit the target from there.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Aim forwards, calmly anticipates.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and they're seemingly in good time.
That is a brilliant interception.
Ajax really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Schutalo. Very much into the last knockings. And he's there to get it away. Schutalo. McConnell. Taylor.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Lovely feet. McConnell. Now it's Weghorst. So that's it. It is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into... Well, good evening one and all on what is a grey, cloudy night, a night on which the weather actually may be set to get worse. There is rain in the forecast. Quite how heavy that rain turns out to be, we will see, but that is bound to have an impact of some sort on the dynamic of the football match. Conditions could be a factor. For now, the game, and an important one, is imminent. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. As you can see, we've already started here.
Raul Moro, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He has found a way through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Laid back in. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Taylor. And he moves in field. Dolberg. Chance!
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was a given. It always was.
So often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence will have a good look at themselves as to how they want to handle it.
Breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Does well to get it back. Ajax are cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. Dolberg. Stitch, and that could set him on his way. Gets the shot! Get that clear. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Could be danger here. And they've got rid. Work on the right flank here. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's found a way through, and that's a good intervention. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Cross needs to be good. Aim forwards. Out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely bit of skill. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Stitch tries to get it clear. No, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a good run he's making there. is good play. He is through here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he cuts out the supply. Ajax have statistically the worst defence in the league. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nicely intercepted. Might come loose. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Heracles have reclaimed it. And he's managed to get free. Stitch. Here's a chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Stitch. Ajax looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Stitch. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Stitch. Unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Now, can he find the finish? And he's onside. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
And the first half is done. Well, plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Ajax leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Soutalo attempts a clearance. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Raul Moro. Now it's Dolberg. Gets a foot in here. Heracles, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
And he goes cross-field. Wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rafa Silva. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ajax are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Dolberg did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a cute ball. That's really well cleared. Spread out to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Rain Adelaide. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's there to get it away. It's a throw-in. Now who's going to be first to this? He's had a go! Gets good distance on it. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's a good run down the right. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a corner. Now then, the ball's come loose.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Weghorst. The referee's awarded a free kick. Up he goes! Oh, that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Krustic. Now that's well seen too. Taylor. Ajax clearly looking to hold on here right to the end.
Ajax clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Weghorst.
Ajax backs surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Taylor. Now it's Weghorst. Ajax close now to seeing this one through to the end. Schutalo. It's a corner. Out to the left it goes. When Adelaide gets over and intercepts. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It is now or never. Time is against them. Rustic goes for the shot! Oh, fight! The referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to